fuck down.
Anyway, let's do it. It's fucking balls deep, boys. We're back.
It's time to get balls deep.
Hey guys, welcome to Balls Deep, the podcast where we talk airsoft news reviews, interviews, random shenanigans. More often than not, get sidetracked and talk about something completely unrelated.
Awkward moment to do that.
We haven't recorded a podcast in 12 months.
It's a lie, isn't it?
No, because the last...
Oh, no, that last one you
the
missed.
last time
Did that ever make it to the internet?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, fair
on
enough. I'll let you off then. It only took you 6 months, I think, to put it on, didn't it?
Yeah, it took ages to put it out. Yeah. That one was super awkward at the end because we were all doing it over Discord, and I had one small person in the next room, fast asleep, and then I was like, and then I fucking fell in this empty swimming pool like a knobhead, and then Bobby opens the door like,
shut the fuck up.
I've got to be quiet.
Yeah, it's sort of just...
It just went from like full send to like, nope, in like a second, didn't it? Good times. But yeah, so there's a fucking lot has happened since then.
Fucking hell.
Like we have
not much airsoft.
I mean, there's been some airsoft. We have like been writing shit down, like, oh, do we need to speak about this? We can't,
you have. I was going to and didn't.
Like we can't talk about this game we've been to until we get to podcast. So let's do that on Tuesday.
Because I did
16 Tuesdays later, we're finally here on a Monday.
Oh, it is Monday, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
And
you have to look up there tomorrow. What day?
I was going to bring my new toy, but I couldn't be bothered, to be perfectly honest, because it was packed away. Because I'd actually used it, which was a nice thing.
Oh right, yeah.
But it doesn't actually go like that. Yeah, you got one.
Yeah, I'd have to.
Well, that's the thing. That's one of your things to talk about. Is the new thing.
Yeah. So fucking hell. Yeah. Let's. Shit me. I should have wrote some of this shit down because there's a lot of topics.
Coming back to me now.
It's coming back.
So, have you got any new guns? I think
I've got one new gun.
Yeah, you do. Talk about that.
And a second new gun on the way. I've actually got the new gun here, but I'll have to go and close the blinds over there to get it out.
Yeah.
So we'll start this by, my name's Magaz. I'm your host, as always. I'm joined today on the settee at the studio by
Jimmy D.
So when I say at the studio, I don't just mean some skeevy back bedroom studio. We're in my actual place of work, where I work, at the studio, Flint Arrow Photography in
Plug.
Plug. And this podcast, for those of you listening to it on, that's right here. Those of you listening to it on your favourite podcaster of choice, which is definitely not Apple Podcasts because it is a big bag of dick. It's fucking shit.
I don't know which one I use. It goes off when you put one on occasionally. On the rarity we actually do one.
Spotify?
Nope.
Stitcher?
It's orange. Oh, it's called Podcasts.
The only thing you subscribe to is fucking Balls Deep. Nice.
Shows you how much I go through podcasts.
Yeah.
We'll just call it podcast.
I've got Apple Podcasts and Spotify on mine. They're the two I use. Apple Podcasts because I like the playlist, like the way you can line podcasts up. But it's really fucking annoying because I'll be connected to Wi-Fi in here with a podcast on, and I'll be like, oh, I need to go out to my car. I'll go out to my car, and it'll be like, oh, you've gone on to 3G. Fucking, because that's all we fucking get around here, because we're in 1978.
No, you've got a 1978 phone.
No, you can have 4G in my phone, because it's from 1982. Walk outside, it disconnects from Wi-Fi, goes onto data.
Hang on, which network are you with?
What two?
That's probably what it is then.
And then it just fucks it off and then starts playing a different podcast that you've already listened to 6 months ago, and you're like, the fuck are you playing this for, you fucking remedial cunt? And then you've got to be like fanning about, waiting for it to find the fucking podcast that you were, and then it deletes all your fucking playlists, and you're like, you absolute cunt! And you're like closing it real quick, open it, doesn't save, and you open it up, it finds your fucking playlist, and you find the fucking... Anyway, it does that all the fucking time. It's really annoying. I'd use Spotify, because all the podcasts I listen to are on Spotify as well. I just don't like the layout of Spotify. It's just a bit of shit.
I must admit, when it comes to that, I just went with Amazon Music for no other reason other than it was there. I think there was an offer on, like, £3. Yeah, £3 a month. And I was like, oh, go on then. And then it went up to £7. Like,
yeah.
I've got all my playlists.
Did you get that with Prime?
You get some free music with Prime, but then I've got the unlimited.
Cool.
But I also have YouTube Premium. and I can't be
Yeah,
asked changing my playlist over.
We've talked about this because when me and Bobby were getting married, I took our music down to the place on a pen drive, and it was in order on the pen drive. Like, put it in and just hit fucking play, and it'll play the songs. Anyway, we've been down like 3 times to try and get it working, and we got it working. And then the day of the fucking wedding, I handed her the pen drive, she plugged it in, and the thing just stopped fucking working. The thing that, and she's like, I'm really sorry. Do you have these pen drives anywhere, this music anywhere else? I'm like, well, I've got them on a playlist on YouTube. Hit play.
Adverts.
Fucking advert comes on as Bobby's walking down the aisle. I'm like, fucking skip it! Skip. Anyway, so then Placebo comes on, which we walked down the aisle to. And then Jurassic Park came on, the theme. The piano version, yeah. That's some pretty good music at the wedding. That's cool. Anyway, digressing, there were 3 adverts in our fucking ceremony.
We had Reigns of Castamere. That was some funny looks in the audience for that one.
You,
right, go on. Guns.
Yeah, right, yeah, nah. So, where were we up to?
You've got a new gun.
I got a new gun. I have a new gun. ICS sent me a new gun. The SAR9 Sarsal Maz. It's like a Turkish Glock. Fine, I'm fucking... 1 minute. You wait there. You just talk about something. I'm going to close these blinds.
Yeah, you don't want to be waving guns around. And...
Dave, the plant.
Dave?
That's Dave.
He has a...
Plant.
I'm not moving the camera, but yes, he has a... Is it a... What do they call them? Waxy plant thing?
What?
Spider... No, it's not a spider plant.
No, it's not a spider plant.
He's definitely going to shag me now he's shutting the blinds. On a black settee.
You're not going to be able to see all the MILFs that walk past at this time. It's prime MILF club.
We're in Aki.
There's MILFs.
If he says so, I'll take his word for it.
Right. Ugh. Get my mic back on. It's a good podcast, this stuff, isn't it? Let me just check the audios. I haven't fucked it up, have I? No, we're good.
No, you're alright.
Sweet.
I love your professionalism, how you hide all the tech and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go, the SAR Silmaz. So ICS sent me this to review.
Have I seen it?
Demo.
Is that the one you had?
Don't think so.
No.
No, that was the fucking... The name's just gone.
Yeah.
XMK.
That's it.
The Mark 10. Pardon me. So this is the...
Ooh.
Make sure it's clear. The SAR9.
Ooh.
It's a licensed replica of a Turkish pistol. So it is...
It's nice.
It's a Glock, but a bit curvier.
And a bit... Feels a bit heavier, actually.
Yeah, it does with a magazine in as well.
Ooh, me like it.
So yeah, they sent me the pistol,
Gas.
3 mags. Yeah, don't vent the gas out!
You always vent mine.
Yeah, but only at games.
Bloody hell.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. It is, actually.
So keep it in there for now, we'll just fanny about with it. But yeah, functionally and aesthetically, it's a Glock, striker fired. Yeah, it's square. The rail up front. Magazine released in the same place. That's in the same place. The takedown lever is slightly different. It's the same kind of thing where you gotta like pull it down, but it kind of feels like a PPK, not PPK, PP9.
What position do you have to have it in to get it out? The slide? Is it
Just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really nice. The grip's really comfortable on it, and I really like it.
Have you played with it yet?
No, because it arrived. It was supposed to arrive that day we were going to level 2.
There's the one.
Obligatory
Yeah.
mention level 2. Who technically I work for now.
Yeah, you all work for the umbrella company.
Yeah, 6mm airsoft.
I didn't realise that. I never actually realised what the umbrella name were. I thought, it don't make sense
6mm.co.uk.
It don't make sense now.
Yeah, so it was supposed to arrive the day before that event, and it arrived. No, I got an email saying, hey, customs charges, 150
That's
quid.
right.
Motherfucker. They're sending me a free gun and I've paid more than the gun costs in fucking custom fees. Bullshit aside, I got the gun. But it was too late for the game that I wanted to use it at level 2. And when we got to that game at level 2, what the fuck happened?
Did it arrive that day?
No. They said no cameras. So I wouldn't be able to fucking record gameplay footage of it anyway because...
Yeah, when we went to that one, so it would not long come out of...
like the
step
proper lockdown.
2 or something?
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I think step 1 was... Fucking hell, I can't
If
remember.
you've got coof, don't come out.
For the reference, We are a week after you're allowed to order beer at the bar. There's probably some other shit that happened,
Yeah,
but it's the only
there's
bit
some
I
other
care
things.
about. What is the last thing? So, no, social distancing, no masks and shit, hence why
we're sat here like this now. We can actually do this. We can like, I was shooting a promo video for a pub over the past few days, and it was weird going into a pub and seeing
People stood
40
at the
people
bar.
just stood there, just touching each other's dicks and doing the thing they usually do. Really weird.
That's what we're doing, pubs, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got there, and it was a limited numbers thing, social distancing in place still, masks in the safe zone, and then...
To be fair, masks in the game zone, just not COVID masks.
Yeah. No offense. So they said no video recording at this event. And I'm like, motherfucker, this is the first game I haven't recorded since 2006.
We might as well not have been.
Yeah, I was like, totally like, I went from being fucking crazy excited to, I don't want to fucking play now.
I went first, I didn't mind.
Yeah, but like, we had this like discussion later, didn't we? Because a lot of people, they look at people who record airsoft gameplay and they're like, I couldn't be arsed with that, it just takes it away from the game from me, worrying about cameras, fucking about. But for me, it is 50% of the fun is recording the content, editing the content, and like looking back on it.
Yeah.
I think part of that comes from like where I fucking work, what I do for a living. If it isn't recorded, it don't fucking exist, as far as I'm concerned. It's like all the times I've played video games, I fucking record it. 60% of the time, I never fucking do anything with the footage and just get rid of it. But if something fucking cool happens in that game, I'm like, check this out. And then it's the same with airsoft. Like, I record so much fucking airsoft gameplay.
There was some quite fun moments in that.
Yeah, there was some really fucking good moments.
None of them are coming to mind, actually. I've forgotten them all.
I seem to remember there being a couple in here.
There was that one, I remember. It was the length at the back of level 2. And I was charging and you were in front of me, fully geared up. And I think I just had to use you as a brake, didn't I?
Yeah.
How you didn't go on, how we didn't both go arse over tit, I've no idea. I fucking started sprinting, there were a lot of people behind me laughing. I got to you and just sort of went bump in a pal.
Yep. There was some really good. I did a full squad wipe at one point, and it would have been one of those videos where it could have been a really good YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, I had a good sneaky run as well.
It was like 12 kills, like pretty much their entire team just pushed all the way around towards their spawn, taking them all out, all the way around, and then started coming towards our guys. I got killed, obviously, coming towards our guys, because they're like, oh, he's coming this way, he's obviously a fucking enemy player, Duckard.
Yeah, that happened to me, nearly happened to me.
But yeah, that would have been something that I would have loved to have on video. It was going through jungle though, so it would have been pretty dark and not the best. Yeah, true. But it still would have been a really good bit of footage that I would have been like, yeah.
When did we go? Were it May?
It was the first game they had back when they opened the new zone.
Why does 25th of May ring a bell?
It's probably something around there.
Who booked it, me or you?
Can't remember. Anyway, so
go on, I'm just
going to play airsoft. But since then, I've started marshalling for level 2, but at their woodland site. They were asking for some staff, and like a lot of my freelance stuff has dried up, which I sort of kind of count on to balance everything out at the studio. And I was like, shit, I'm going to have to start doing other jobs, and I really don't want to go working at Asda.
Yeah, wrong with Asda.
Yeah, no, but I wanted to do something that I enjoy, and yeah, that was an availability, and I'm now marshalling at Dagger Woods, which is loads of fucking fun.
No idea when we went, never mind.
Cool.
I give up. Woodland, dirty Woodland.
Yeah, so I'm marshalling at Dirty Woodland, but it's a really good site.
Sure it is, yeah.
So like, I really don't massively enjoy playing Woodland. It's not my cup of semen at all. I don't like tea either, so...
You will have to take a Saturday off and we can go somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't mind Sundays, but now
it's not every Saturday that they have an event there.
No, it's every other
Saturday.
The thing is though, it's obviously Sunday was airsoft day.
Yeah.
But now more and more places have jumped on Saturdays because they know it's more convenient. If you do a nice sort of, I don't know, 10-2 or 10-4.
Good, buddy.
Yeah, it means I can still go out and on piss at night. No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of sites did used to do it, but I think the majority of sites that do Saturdays are either first and only sites.
Yep.
They always do Saturdays.
Yeah.
Or smaller sites like Level 2 and Foundry, Kill House.
Yeah, they need to get more
'Cause,
people
like,
in,
the way-
don't they?
the way I
Like,
see
more of a
Yeah.
throughput rather than...
With sites, there's like two different levels of sites. There's your, and I don't want to sound like I'm degrading any sites here, but there's your casual sites, which are like Kill House, Foundry, Labs, when it used to be Labs,
Cooler.
what's the SOU Cooler, Level 2, because they do shorter days. They do like midweek games on an evening, like Wednesday nights, Thursday nights. They do Friday pistol games.
Okay,
and
I'm intrigued
Saturdays.
where you're going with this, because I would
And
have said...
then
Yeah.
there's your bigger urban sites like Anzio,
right.
Camp
Yeah.
Sparta, Fortress.
Yeah.
So they to me are like quote unquote real airsoft sites. And where
Yeah, okay.
if you
yeah,
get what
yeah,
I mean.
get old
See,
school
this is
as
why I
well.
said I don't want to be saying like I'm degrading, being nasty to other sites.
Real's probably the wrong term, but...
It's just the first word that came to my head.
I know what you mean, like...
More serious, where it's like five-a-side football and actual Sunday League football.
I wouldn't even say
I don't-
serious, because... No, I do get what you're saying, but you're using all the wrong terms.
I know, I'm
You mean,
trying to make
Like, the
it
more
make
traditional
sense.
airsoft is, oh, look, abandoned buildings, let's rent them for a bit and fill them full of BBs.
And
that
bits
sort
of
of-
wood. Yeah,
Occasionally, yeah, they do put bits of wood up.
yeah.
It's more the authentic airsoft experience.
I mean, like it's like
Rather
the
than the, look at this Call
Go on,
of Duty
mate.
map we've built, or look at this
It's like
radar
the-
edition middle
it's a
of nowhere.
massive site. It's 8 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock at night. That's when
Yeah.
you're there all day, an hour
That's how
for
we-
dinner. in the
That's
middle.
how I
It's
started.
yeah. Classic sort of big sites, and
makes
generally
it-
the big
I
fuck off
see
sites.
what you mean. Like, it does make like the level 2s and it makes more of a casual approach to it. So you know
Yeah.
you can just go for 4 hours, have a regular
Yeah, yeah.
laugh, and then go
Do a
on.
half day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do what you need to do.
I mean, I've done half days at bigger sites in the past where I've like
yeah, I
had
mean,
to
we would not do a half day at Camp Sparta because it's
fucking
2
2 hours to get there.
Yeah,
an hour and 45 minutes, but
give or
roughly
take.
2 hours. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't do a fucking half day there. You
No, it's
you
too
wouldn't
far.
get enough action in half a day, would you? Because the distances that you're playing at there.
Yeah, you need the long games. You need.
Yeah. Although recently, I mean, I think they've opened it back up now, given the world's opened back up. But they had
the UK. Well,
yeah.
England, not the world. There's some places to
Our
a
world.
little bit.
so they'd stopped using the interiors of buildings. They were just playing exterior
Bollocks
only.
to that. I won't go.
Nah, it'd be a bit shit, wouldn't it? But
I
everybody was
like
saying
that.
it's-
I like that change. That
everybody was saying they were getting more action because there weren't people
you
like
weren't looking in
scattered about
buildings.
in
Yeah.
like 6 buildings around. Because there's what, like fucking 40 buildings or something. There's a lot of fucking buildings, aren't there? 40 might be it.
40.
40. Yeah,
Oh
there's
no, there's more. There's less than that, but
a lot.
20 odd, I think.
Yeah, and some of them are pretty fucking big with multiple floors, and they're like mazes.
Was that Camp Sparta with that grenade where that dickhead tried to throw it up
Yeah,
stairs? I like that building. I forget it's
embassy.
Embassy.
Yeah,
Still tickles me that. You probably
that
heard
were
the
Alan
story.
who did that.
No, Alan didn't do it.
Oh,
He was there.
Right, yeah.
This dickhead threw
Yeah,
out. It wasn't a chem.
No, it
Couldn't
was
have
it
chem
was
grenades at-
thunderflash, some
That
kind of
were it.
flashbang, whatever
Yeah.
it was. Well, what it would have been is it was the not thermobarics, flash 2.0.
But it's
like
a
a
chem.
big
It's a fizz. A
yeah,
chem, whatever.
chemical pyro, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called now. They're like a less loud, more bassy, bigger flash pyro, and they were using them initially because noise issues. They couldn't use Mark 5s and they couldn't
That were
use.
it. That were it.
So yeah, that's the guy who lives in the flat. His stairs are just behind this wall,
Ah.
so he goes up. Yeah. Anyway,
So a friend of mine, Pixie Cake Face. I'll use her.
yeah.
Yeah. Obviously she streams now.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen her on you all.
Yeah.
I know you fogged her at some stage in life.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I know she's in that envelope over there, ready to go up when I get the rest of the frames.
But anyway, she lives near a train station. I nearly said which one then.
Fucking doxing her.
And she has this thing, and if she's streaming, it comes up saying train, and it's the train's been passed 200 and something times this year or whatever. So yeah, but tickled me, just reminded me of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming eventually from here because I've got my old gaming PC
I've
down
seen
there.
that. Do you not need
Just-
an upgrade?
Yeah, it's good. I've just got it as a base thing for doing like still editing and stuff like that. It's
I was
fine.
going to say, yeah.
But I'm eventually gonna build a gaming PC for down here.
Do you need a lift? Are you alright with it?
Should be alright. I built that one. I
Mm,
built the one I've got at home.
Fine. No. I know what I'm not wanting.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what good parts are these days because I haven't looked into it in.
You can't get them, basically.
Yeah, I know. But I was thinking of just getting a fucking
We're
pre-built.
digressing.
We always digress. I was thinking of just getting a pre-built because you can get a decent card in a pre-built.
That's the best way to get a graphics card these days, yeah.
And then just upgrade. These pants are really great, but they ride up in the middle so much, and your balls, Jesus Christ.
Is it
Anyway,
stuck to your leg?
no, it just like it's really tight just here because like they're like Gen 3 style, but there's no like scrotal zone sort of
I
thingy.
love that scrotal zone.
So this is really tight, and
I
then
don't
if you
think-
keep moving about, eventually, it
no, that's it. Just thinking because we've had a hot spell in England, just in
Yeah.
case we do have any non-England people that ever listen to watch this, whatever. Apart from yesterday, because they were in the wash, I don't think I've worn full-length pants for about 3 or 4 weeks now.
I don't think I've worn not full length pants since I was in primary school.
That does not shock me.
That is a lie. There was the
I
night.
would like to. No, you'd have to. I bet you've got these little chicken legs, haven't you?
I've got some pretty good legs actually
Have
from
you?
skating.
Oh yeah, you used to skate.
Yeah.
You still skate?
I skate in here every now and then.
1080. Did you see it?
That little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. that was
In
fucking
front of
pretty
Tony
sick.
Hawk as well.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's like dickhead.
You just ruined my career. But he skated at Olympics, didn't
I don't know. I've not.
he?
Kept up on
It's
it.
now.
I know that
Don't quote me. It's now an Olympic sport, and I know
Yeah.
he did some skating.
Japan won women's street, gold and silver,
Skating?
and Brazil won.
Skating?
Yeah, yeah. The top 3 finalists are Japan, Brazil.
There are some sick Japanese skaters, though. to be
Yeah.
fair.
We're looking at. I follow a lot of Instagrammers and YouTubers who are in the skate scene, and street skating and technical street skating now is absolute fucking
different world.
batshit crazy. Like fucking kids are scary these days. Like I haven't skated seriously since I was at uni, and I left in 2009.
Right.
So I skated for a couple of years after that, but nowhere near as much as I did when I was in uni.
Yeah.
I skated for like 10 years, and I got pretty good. I do a lot of really weird technical shit. A lot of it's like freestyle stuff and weird combinations that people just like, what are you doing, you dickhead? And then I stopped because obviously work and trying to grow a business
Life
and
gets
life
in
and
the way.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I've got
yeah.
kids and I'm married, so it's really fucking hard to find the time to skate. In fact, me and
It's been
Smithy,
the fucking weather for it, though. Really.
yeah, me and Smithy went to skate at an indoor park just before the first lockdown.
Which one?
One in
Burnley.
Manchester. No, Burnley's not been there since about 2005.
I knew that. Get out. It's not. No.
Interact.
No. It's been later than that.
Nah, dude, it was probably. In fact, no, probably about 2007. It's been gone for
Don't
a
know what's up
very
with
long
mine.
time.
When was the last time you painted in here?
I painted this floor, although you won't fucking believe it, about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, something's ticking
Oh
me.
no, I spray painted some frames in here earlier.
Ah, that's what's
I
ticking
did have
me
the door,
nose.
and that's why the fan's on, because I had it blowing there.
It's all right. It's not an issue. It's just
Yeah.
I've just been wondering, like, why do I keep rubbing my nose? I think I rub my nose once a day. Ugh.
Rub something else every day though.
Working from home has its perks.
Yeah, and like I used to do what I thought was some weird, cool stuff, and like all the other Iraqi skaters used to do some weird, cool stuff. But now you see kids doing tricks, and it's that fast and that weird of a combination that you're like, the fuck was that? And you're going back on YouTube, watching it 12 times, turn it down to like 0.25 speed, and you're like, right, so fakie, big flip, underflip, revert, into a rail, down an 8 set. What? This guy's 10.
8 set. I've not heard that for a long time.
Yeah, man. There's more steps on this stair set than this guy's had years alive. Police car. That's one thing that happens a lot at the studio. There's fucking a lot of police cars going past.
Being on the main road.
Being on a fucking main road, yeah. Yeah, should we talk some airsoft then?
Yeah, I'm just thinking that.
Where was the last time you played? Was that level 2?
Yeah, I've not been since.
Yeah, neither have I. Like,
Christmas present. So I was fortunate enough to get a
Tectonic Innovations Quake key.
The one we ate in. Well, it's actually got 7
So
in
they
and
got
a safe.
Yeah, why did they put an 8 in there if it's only got fucking
It's
7?
got 8 positions technically.
Yeah, fucking it annoys me. Because
Why?
I thought there were 8 in it, and I loaded it up, and I'm like, The fuck?
Did you not know?
No, I thought it was
It
8.
just says safe in big letters.
Yeah, but I thought
And
it
a
was
7 and a 1 next to
Yeah,
either
but I
side.
didn't really look at it until I won one.
Oh yeah, you won.
Because I won one.
I've been wanting one for ages.
Yeah.
This dickhead won one.
The competition that you and a boot were did you enter it or did a boot enter
I've
it?
entered 1 or 2 for them, yeah.
And then you tagged me in it, and I'm like, oh fuck it, yeah, I'll enter it, and I won. I suppose that's how the Facebook.
But yeah, I got one for.
Going,
Well, that's the idea, yeah. So I got one for Christmas, and
just realised I'm twatting about with this wire. It's probably going like.
I did give it a little test run. Now, bear in mind lockdown. I did give it a little test run New Year's Eve when all fireworks were going off. It's one of them you've got to, haven't you?
Well,
and I did, and it was
loud.
It was fun.
I tested mine in here.
I think
before I
you told
did
me
it
this,
up,
yeah.
there
You
was
haven't told them though.
Just here, like in the studio, the way it's laid out, it's a shop front, and I only used to have the front of the shop. The bit we're in right now, which we call Set 2, Electric Boogaloo, is it was a separate business. There was a guy in here that was trying his best to burn the building down. And there was a wall just here. So the camera, where you guys are,
behind the wall,
was behind the wall. And this set is in a different building, technically. But COVID killed this guy. Not actually killed him. Killed his business. So he's left. So the opportunity to move into this bit
It makes you
arose.
sound like a meth lad, that, you know, when you say he was trying to burn the building down.
T-shirt printing, and he had this giant fucking press here, like a big hot press. And there's a bank of plug sockets down here, like 6 plugs.
We're not giving too much away.
Castle pub next door.
Oh, you're right. We're all right with that.
Do people know where this is?
I forget. Oh yeah, you're promoting it, aren't you?
I
Castle
run
Pub,
a business, and I'm trying to get people to come to the business.
Castle Pub, just up the road. Have a good pint in there and come and get your face taken picture of in here. Well, before John did it all up, Dad had an old school printing press in that I'm sure you're probably aware of. Did you not know?
No.
Massive plates, because we used to band practice up there. And it was fantastic. And it was like this octopus thing. And I think you had your plate that had
I know
someone,
yeah, I've seen them, yeah.
and the different colours, and like Godumf.
Yeah.
It was loads of plates and everything up there. I don't know what I ever did with it, 'cause it's
cool.
a hotel now. So you can stay overnight as well. There you go.
There'll be a video coming out, a promo video for the Castle Pub pretty soon on the Castle Pub Facebook.
Actually, it's genuinely a good pub.
Yeah, I shot the video. So yeah, anyway, sidetrack.
Yep. So
he was doing T-shirt printing in here, and he had this giant fucking press, and he was drawing power from this janky plug, and it was burning plugs. I'd come in, and all the fuses will have gone. I'd have to go and trip the switch, because if the fuse went, he couldn't get to it because it was on my side of the thing. It's like the consumer unit is under that white box there, so I'd have to open it up, trip them back on. There's some in the fucking cellar as well. So yeah, so he couldn't. If the things went, he'd like ring the boss, the landlord.
Yep.
And he's like,
just to get in the nepotism there, yeah.
Like the electric's tripped again. Can you sort it out? And then I'd get a phone call, like, can you go down and trip them? Like, for fuck's sake. And I'd come in and you could just smell burned plastic. So, yeah, he
should have really got like a 3-phase or something fitted.
He should have got fucking something. But it's all been done up now. It can handle it now.
Right.
New consumer unit in. And
yeah,
new plugs there and stuff. Anyway.
Clock them, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not melting plastic to make T-shirts?
Yeah, I'm not melting plastic. And all the stuff I use is pretty low draw stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing I've got that does draw a lot of power is the heater, but not using that right now because it's fucking summer.
We're doing all right. We're actually having a nice summer. Unfortunately for you,
although
it's not quite the same.
I was using the heater recently because I painted this floor and I needed it to dry fucking quick.
We were going to do a podcast and it didn't dry in time, did it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I painted this floor like 6 times because I paint it, shoot on it for a while, and then people walk on it and stuff scuffs it. These light stands scuff the fuck out of it and it gets disgusting.
I suppose you need a white floor for...
Yeah, because it's the white background, wall, and yeah.
Would it work with a purely black floor and white walls?
It would, until I needed a white floor for the shot. Because rather than having white colorama to pull around to make the floor white. Because for e-com stuff, generally you want a white floor.
For what, sorry?
E-commerce.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sorry, industry terms. Anyway, so, should we talk airsoft?
Yeah.
Why were we talking about While we're explaining the back, we were explaining
Something
about the fucking shop. Yeah, it's laid out as a shop. The front main street's just there.
You're talking about Quake grenades.
Right, that's it.
You nearly killed you. Well, that were it.
Yeah, so basically,
I'll keep us on track, don't
thanks.
you worry.
Fucking, yeah, so the Quake grenade, it arrived and fucking this wall was still here. I wanted to test it out. So I brought it in here. I had the camera set, I've got it on video, and I just fucking throw it at the floor and it just... Because look how narrow this room is. It's 17 feet this way. In fact, no, this bit isn't. That bit's 17 feet. This bit is 12 feet. And then, no idea what that is, but I can't even fucking remember the measurements. It's not important. It fucking echoed like fuck. And the guy in the flat upstairs, I heard him like drop something, and I heard down the stairs. I heard the back door open, and I'm like, just go back in here. Fucking. Yeah, he's a nice guy, the guy upstairs. His parcels get delivered here, so I end up like being a parcel delivery guy for him.
No, so
they're fucking loud.
Yeah, New Year's Eve though, it was fine, fireworks going off, and I went to where I lived. It's like a top-up street where there's no houses or out, so job really good. But when I took it to level 2, it was great. There is.
I've just remembered what I fucking did.
There's a touch of a learning curve with him, I think.
Yep.
Because. Oh, you twat, yeah. No, there's it's like if you're only throwing it shallow, obviously you need to think about the. I'm sure there's a technical term for it. The knob.
The knocker.
Knocker, yeah. You need to make sure that's sort of going to hit first, because if you've not enough force behind it.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on, you twat bollocks.
So I like to take the piss when we're playing. Occasionally, there's times like when Jimmy D first got his MP7.
Him getting so angry that I'd fucking vented his fucking gun. Getting fucking irate about
Well,
that.
all I'm at there is like there needs to be gas in the magazine so it stays, and I can't be asked going up in my loft to get the gas.
There's still be enough in.
Yeah, I know. But so in the past, Jimmy D has got a brand new MP7, and then
Which I'm
repping.
rocking today, yeah.
He's gone for a vape niche outside, and I've just emptied most of his magazines out, apart from one that's got enough for like half a mag. So he goes out, he's like, boop, 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 boop. Oh shit, magazine! Boop, boop. Shit! Nothing's working, my gun's not working! Anyway.
Yeah, what a poor Marsh was fucking, again, this was level 2.
Yeah,
he was trying to help me, bless him.
Rob, which one?
I think it was.
Rick. Is it Rick? I'm finding it really hard to retain people's names these days. It just fucking, they just go.
I always liked Draper's philosophy. Every girl he ever met was called Sarah. It worked for him.
I've met several Sarahs.
I've met several, but it didn't matter what they were actually called, he just called them Sarah, didn't he?
I can't remember.
Yeah, Draper always used to call everyone when they were pissed.
Sarah!
Yeah.
Well, we've got a Sarah that we shout.
Oh.
Yeah, if somebody did it at Dagger Woods the other day. He was filling up his mags in the middle of a game, and there was something going on. He was looking the other way, pouring a bottle of BBs just onto the floor, and then looked, but then he didn't realise what he'd done, because he looked and he just poured it back over the high cap, like a higher player, and then carried on. And I'm like, Sarah! And nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about.
No, they wouldn't.
So basically what we do, if somebody spills BBs in the safe zone or in the game area, any member of CBNPC who sees it
Sarah.
immediately shouts, Sarah! And it comes from years and years ago. I used to date this girl called Sarah, and she used to come airsofting with us. Not so much play, she'd usually come and just hang out in the safe zone, and she knew everybody in the scene, and she'd come out and shoot sometimes. But this one time, she was sat next to Des. Des was hungover as fuck, and he got a bag of XL .2s, just went, ripped it, and the whole bag just split, and 3,700 BBs went everywhere, and he went, Sarah? And then everybody in the safe zone were like, or see, that's why you don't bring girls airsoft in. They'll spill your BBs everywhere. They don't know what they're doing. Incel. But yeah, there were 4 girls at the game. That I like that there's more girls in the scene now. Because back when I first...
when we went to level 2, was there 2?
2, yeah.
I think it's like fucking magpies. I don't think I've ever seen 2 before at one site.
But yeah, there were 4.
It's a good thing though. It generally is like.
And there's one girl who plays who just straight murders people every game. She's really fucking good. She's got an ARP9 and a bolt action, like a cheese spec or something.
Is this
at Daggerwoods, and she just fucking murders people all day. It's great. She gets.
Get her to have a go at CQB.
I think she plays level 2 as well. But
maybe she were one of the ones that were there when we were there.
I get mad braid envy though, because like I've always French braided my hair at the minute, and her French braids are like fucking down here and bright purple. I'm like, they're cool as fuck. So like, she's like walking past and I'm like, I've got braids as well. Mine can't.
We do need to organise an outing.
Yeah, we definitely need to.
So you're at Daggerwoods this Saturday?
Not this Saturday. I was there last Saturday. I'm not there this weekend coming. I'm there the weekend after. 20. The first weekend in August is the next one I'm there. I think. I have no idea actually. I should check my calendar. I'm
not going to sort it out now, but this Saturday might not be good because she wants to go and watch some film in the cinemas. Is there a thing?
Hell yeah. What film?
She said it's called Old. It does actually look quite good.
Old, yeah, the one where the people go in the water and...
That's it, the beach, we're on the beach, that's it, yeah. Does like, it's M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, Shyamalan.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something different. Go to cinemas, have a few drinks after, job's good.
Do a cheeky Pee Wee Herman in the back row.
Yeah, why not? So this one might be awkward, and then the week after you're there, so the week after that, cool, right. That's enough of it.
Yeah, I was thinking of going this weekend coming, even if nobody else is going anywhere, because I haven't shot it. It's really frustrating rolling up to an airsoft event. You're setting the whole site up,
and you have to.
You're standing there chronoing everybody's guns, and then you've just got to watch people. And
do you get a little bit of a
look
game?
at this guy with a PKM.
Do you not get a PKM?
There's a guy who turns up every week with a PKM.
Nice.
There's at one point on site, there was a guy with an M60, a guy with a PKM, and a guy with an IPK. And I'm like, and then at this game just gone, there's a guy on one side with a PKM and a guy on one side with an MG42. The MG42 was like, meh, meh, but it sounded like
HPA or?
No, it's electric, but it was super fucking fast. But it was like super fast, but it sounded really whiny, like a really shit. And the RPK, the PKM sounded so fucking good.
I've always wanted to have a go with like a support weapon type.
Yeah, man, I need to get one. I would tell you,
I want the gas blowpipe P90.
I mean, yeah, somebody has to.
Yeah, I want one. I love gas blowpipes.
I mean, at least the magazines might fucking work.
I can actually talk about YouTube related gun stuff at least.
Yeah.
Ian McCullen, Forgotten Weapons.
Yeah, like I said, airsoft, Firearm Jesus.
Firearm Jesus, yeah. I love his stuff anyway. And he was doing one on MP7. I didn't watch him for them. I'm like, MP7. And he were referring back to that and the P90 a lot because they were the
kind of like competing weapon systems.
They were
it's sort of like an intermediate cartridge where it's a pistol caliber.
Can fuck the Russian armour up, but not so big that Yeah.
It's like what the
so the MP7's issue was. It come fucking a lot later than the P90 did.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was quite interesting. So you go if you want to learn a bit about
the history of a gun.
Submachine guns.
Yeah. Have you seen Jonathan from the National Firearms Military History Museum thing? What's it called? Imperial War Museum.
Fucking hell, you
Jesus
got there.
Christ, I got there. So GameStop or GameStop, whichever one it is, they've got these video.
GameStop.
Which one is it?
I've still got shit. I've still got shares in GameStop.
They've got a YouTube channel, and it's all about video games. And they've started getting this guy from the Imperial War Museum. To jump on the videos.
I have seen one or two about how the guns in games are actually.
In the real. Comparing them to the real guns.
Yeah.
Well, he's like British Airsoft Jesus now. He's really fucking cool.
British Airsoft Jesus.
British Firearm Jesus.
Firearm Jesus.
Yeah, he's really cool. I want to get him on the podcast to talk about shooting and stuff.
Short-haired lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
It
looks like my old boss. It's really weird.
I'll take your word for that.
Anyway, there were 2 people this weekend with P90s.
At a woodland site?
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Well, this woodland site is like a CQB woodland site.
You're trying to get me to go. I know what you're trying to do.
It's all super fucking close quarters. Like
Preston, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like half an hour away.
I get dirty.
You don't. It's not. There's only one bit that's muddy, and there's bridges over it, and you don't even have to go fucking near it.
Or we could just go level 2, or Foundry, or...
I want to go to bigger sites. Like,
hang on, which is the one we can't go to anymore?
Killhouse. Yeah.
They're
looking at a new site, yeah.
This thing
Although,
on Facebook.
there is a game that we need to go to. I think it is this weekend coming. I was talking about it the other day. Steve from Football Bundy. That's what we were talking about.
Were we?
Yeah, I sent you a fucking message. Yeah,
AI 500, we're going to that.
AI 500, that's what we're going to talk about.
Okay, now.
My God, that's the big topic. AI 500 Citadel in fucking Dover.
Hang on, what's this Steve thing? Oh, yeah.
You're very late touchy today, man.
Yes.
In person, instead of on Discord or in a car doing it on fucking the road podcast.
I touched me on legs in Discord.
And not like fucking that last one where Elliot, the last podcast we had were you, me, Des and Elliot. And Elliot were naked for the whole podcast.
Yeah.
So he's getting up off a leather seat like...
Steve from Football.
Yeah, Steve from Football. That's his site. So, Steve Ashworth from Football Bundy Airsoft in Leeds, which is a retailer you should all definitely check out. If you want your gun upgrading really fucking well, go there. Because my MP5 is the best AG I've ever used. Like, best upgraded AG I've ever used, should I say. Top guy, used to be on the team back in the day. Like, when CBMPC was Team Matrix. In like 2000 to 2002-ish.
That's
like,
old.
Yeah, Steve was on it. Yeah, I'm old. First game was September 2000.
I was 10 then.
Yeah, you were. I was 16.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so... Yeah, he's had a retail store for a very long time. And he's just opened... Or he's just taken over managing a woodland site.
Where is it?
Somewhere in Yorkshire, unfortunately. It's about an hour and
I've had my jabs now. I've had 2 jabs, so I can cross the border.
We can cross the border. I think we still have to have our Yorkshire jabs, though.
Tetanus, TB. I've had that one.
Yeah.
Cholera.
Clap.
Dysentery.
Clap. Yeah, so... Yeah, he invited us over to go and check it out.
I suppose we'll do that, yeah. Is that supposed to be this Saturday?
Yeah, this Sunday. This weekend. I was also talking recently to from about it. I rang up on the phone to him for about an hour talking about... I suppose I could probably talk about it now, but again, there might be some redacted parts of this podcast. I'm going to be by his...
Yeah, thank you. Right, yeah, I didn't want to...
So what's really fun is I
Yeah.
and then picked up by another company who do, so I won't be able to use the. So if anybody wants to borrow,
What colour is it?
Pink.
Yep. I give it 4 out of 4.
Full 3.5 out of fucking. Just whatever, and all of a sudden there's a this like giant fucking flame that lights everything up, and he said it's going to be massive.
Really?
And it's going to be amazing. Proper Lancashire.
Yeah.
Manchester's Lancashire as well.
Of course it is.
Yorkshire can eat a bag of dick. Yeah, so there's going to be 2 really good, really big. We're definitely going to check them out.
Well, I suppose we've not... Well, we have... Well, I suppose we can end on the big topic though.
Yeah.
The actual airsoft topic. AI 500.
We have both got tickets to AI 500.
That was
a stressful
evening.
fucking night. I still haven't told my wife that I'm going away airsoft.
Have you not?
No. Well, I'll have that discussion this month.
What's the date? Is it
September?
October.
October, the first weekend in October.
Yeah, I think it works out on and around the 2nd. Now my wife's birthday is the 15th, so I said, "Look, I might be away." She went in October, and she went, "When is it?" I went,
"Not your birthday."
Not your birthday. She went, "Oh, that's fine then."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, thank God for that."
Yeah, fucking hell.
But I did panic because I just knew all I knew was it's October, and I thought before I spend, hang on,
80, 90 quid.
Who bought the tickets in the end?
We both bought them individually. We were both on there together. I bought mine, you bought yours.
Oh right, so yeah. I just owe myself 45 quid then.
Yeah.
We've to pay another
50 quid when we get there. I think that's
much?
It's 95 in total, isn't it?
I thought it was 90. Sorry, I was expecting 45. Yeah.
It's.
I can stretch to a 5.
Stretch to a 5. Yeah, so for those who don't know, it is at an old Citadel. It's called the Citadel. It's a giant prison
facility. You didn't fucking tell me it's in Devon or something.
Dover. I fucking told you.
You fucking
didn't.
I said
it's somewhere in the chat. I said it's a 5-hour drive. Who's coming?
You did.
Shorty's like, nope. Short, is it longer than I think Shorty said, is it further than an hour away? And I said, yeah. And he's like, nope.
You didn't tell me it was in.
Anyway, so...
What is it, Dover?
Dover.
We're practically in France at that point.
Yeah, we can see, I can shoot at France from there.
Don't tempt me.
So, right, it's a giant prison surrounded by walls and it looks fucking amazing. 400 players.
Is that what it is?
200 aside. Including some big YouTubers. Nico's in the group. The CT17. We're Cartel Task Force 17. So we're like...
just wearing my Desert
government.
Tigers tracks.
Yeah. So I think Nico's going down and playing, which should be a laugh.
Does it... Carry on.
Airsoft Cam Man's going. He's on the enemy team. He's always on green team. So that's going to be a laugh. We'll get to shoot at each other. And he's a great guy. I'm trying to get him on the podcast. I was trying to arrange to have him on the podcast.
Has Lord and Saviour going down?
Will Greenwood? I don't think so.
Has he been quiet lately?
Yeah.
See...
He works for ASG, so he's just doing
because
ASG
all
stuff.
it is, it's... I have him on Facebook as a friend and we talk about cryptocurrency a bit. So things get... His airsoft stuff must get lost in that,
Yeah.
so to speak.
No, I do see him in the groups and that a lot still. But I think he's had to kind of...
Just pull back a bit.
Because there's the corporate face.
Yeah. ASG.
Yeah, so not as many dick jokes as there used to be.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
My Facebook algorithm knows that I like...
Penis.
I won't say penis, but crude shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so AF haven't... At night, it does cool off.
So it's basically... It's a milsim, but it isn't the kind of milsim that you're thinking.
Milsim light.
It is it is a milsim. The milsim that you're thinking is an extreme milsim. Like, I think it's milsim West,
light.
where...
Like diet milsim.
milsim Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can have 120 round mid caps.
But you can only carry 600 rounds on you.
I'll be alright then.
Yeah. The idea is it's tan team versus green team. There's some kind of story that I don't give a fuck
Is
about.
there not a secret third story?
Yeah, there's
team?
a police faction as well.
Oh, they
grey.
announced it.
Yeah. I think it is police. I think there was another event I was going to go to as well that had 3 teams, and one of those was police.
Or maybe I'm getting confused, sorry.
I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, there is they said tan team can only wear tan-based camouflages, including multicam. Green team can only wear green-based camouflages,
Including?
multicam tropic.
They're not that dissimilar,
No.
really.
So it's because everybody
always
always...
said that multicam is tan.
It's a green-based camouflage.
It has
pattern,
more
but
green in it
fucking-
than anything else.
I suppose it's to try and give more tan-based camouflages.
It's about as arid as the fucking Amazon fucking rainforest.
It's fuck it, innit? So, yeah, it's basically tan versus green, and then there's a grey team, or a black team. There's another coloured team that we weren't allowed to wear the colour of.
Grey rings a bell.
Yeah. Because I think out the previous events, tan team were allowed to wear grey, and green team were allowed to wear black.
Am I alright with my plate carrier?
Yeah, textile gear and that doesn't matter. But I've made a plate carrier for it. I made another one the other day, but that's green, so I can't use that
I don't
one.
know if it's worth getting a tan plate carrier.
I mean, you get cheapest chips one.
That one that I have, which I don't actually remember where I got it from.
It's
It
an
was definitely
Amazon 30 quid special.
It was fucking still going there, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I had one of those that my ex got me for my birthday, and I ran real plates in it
That's right.
for 5 years before the strap up here failed, and then I just stitched it back together, and then gave it to Plumber, and then Plumber had it until all his gear got nicked, and then nicked that plate carrier.
Did it have a plate carrier as well?
Plate
I
carrier.
understand
So it was in
taking
his
the
gear
gun,
bag.
but-
They took his everything.
Just grabbed it.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're travelling down AI 500 3 days. It's going to be an absolutely shit hot, amazing event. But we did have an issue the other day where we nearly weren't fucking going because we're in they've got a green team group and a tan team group, and we're all in there. All the members of the different teams are in there, and they give the intel, and then as it gets closer, they say like, right, if you want to be in a squad or a fire team, find your people in here, and then
did they say that?
yeah,
I missed all this, I'm not going to lie.
it's usually really organised, and they have like conversations going on about like, right,
My Facebook algorithm is pretty much horrible memes
beer.
Star Wars memes and horrible Star Wars memes.
Yeah.
Even beer don't make a cut. So...
Mine's spooky ghost things. Red hot comic book and movie news shooting up your butthole. Airsoft and camouflage.
I do get a few of the camouflage ones, yeah. But sorry, go on though. The
So
issue...
yeah, they do, basically, there's an overarching team leader, and then it's split down into like 4 fire teams usually, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie and Delta.
Hey.
They've got their own
Hey.
leader, and then, so it's basically like 50, 50, 50 and 50, because there's not 50, 25, 25, 25, 25. So it's 200 players versus 200 players, roughly. So we're roughly going to be in a group with 20 other people taking orders from another guy.
Are you sure about your maths there?
Hey, there's 200 people,
Yes.
people, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100.
So, if there's 200 on one side, Magaz, and there's 4 teams...
I was right the first time I said 50, wasn't I? I was
Yes,
like,
you were.
that's too many people, that makes 400.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
so we're going to be like 50 people on a team. But then I was like pulling back a bit because there's going to be this third team. Oh my God, the camera
Is it done?
just gone.
Do not let it be that we've missed that bloody...
No, the audio's still going. That's all right then, yeah.
No, I'm not having you get away with that fucking maths.
No, the
cock-up.
maths is still on there.
Continuity, how will we like that?
All right, is this still... These headphones, what the fuck's happening here? Why are they tied in a big knot?
Well, the iPhone headphones,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, they're just tying fucking knots, like fuck. Right, I'm still recording. Sing that bit. So yeah, there's 50 people on each of the squads.
Yeah. If you leave it out, I'll be mad.
No, I'll put that in, it's funny as fuck. But yeah, I can't remember where we were up to, what we were talking about then, but there was a point where we thought we weren't going to be going.
That were it, yeah.
Because I was on the group thingy, and it says, you've got an update in the CT17 task force. I'm like, cool, let's have a look. So I clicked on it, and then it was this guy asking, I filled in the form, and I ticked the parking thing, but I haven't got confirmation of anything. Should I have had an email back? And then one of the staff said, yeah, anybody who has ticked parking on their forms has had an email reply with instructions and a confirmation of what you need, whatever, you've got a space. Anybody who hasn't done this for camping or the parking space does not have a space. And he's like, oh shit, well, can you check my name because I haven't had confirmation? And then 2 minutes later, yeah, you confirmed, sorry, that should have gone out to you. Then I'm like, hang on a minute, let me have a look. I'm like checking through my inbox, I've got fucking nothing. So I sent a message saying, hey, can you just appease my sanity? And you did get my thingy, didn't you? Because I haven't had a message back either. And she went, that's because I've got no form from you. I'm like, what?
form? I don't remember it.
We sent a waiver back.
Did we?
Yeah.
Take your word for it.
Cool. Anyway.
It's been a while.
I'm like, well, what does that mean? Well, you don't have a parking space. So, yeah, park outside somewhere, I guess. I'm like, I'm not driving 5 hours to a fucking place.
No.
We turned away on the day because you don't have the form. Definitely sent you the form. I can't find where the form was sent from, but I've got the form filled in, dated on the thing, and I'm like, look, the form's here. And then it was you did send, we've got the details, you've got a space. So I don't know if I did send it, and then she's like, oh shit, you did send it, it's turned up, or I didn't send it, and she's just like, let's just pretend you sent it. But we've got a space, so we're okay. So I'm less stressed about it.
Have we got somewhere to Brokeback Mountain as well?
Yeah. So basically, the cars are all going in one spot, and there's an area where you can camp with tents, which is what I was going for. Or you can ask for a space in the big fucking open area room. The last event I went to, I slept in a van, and I went through the big room where everybody was sleeping like several times to take a piss, and it was fucking horrendous. 400 people in this giant fucking jungle gym's play area, and it just fucking stunk of sweaty men.
Oh,
and I'm like,
yeah.
there is not a chance I am sleeping in a room with 400 fucking people. Well, not 400 people because some were staying off site and things, but a couple hundred people at least, snoring, swearing, sweating, pissing in buckets. I'm like, not a fucking chance. My original idea was, I was thinking of maybe we could hire a van. But then there's the whole, shall we say, hullabaloo on the group chat about vans. Do you guys hear that? Somebody was talking about the camper van, and then the staff said, under no circumstances can anybody bring any camper vans on site. And they're like, well, why not? And they were saying, we're worried about height restrictions getting into the facility because there is a height restriction. And then somebody's like, well, what if my camper van is a small van, the size of a car?
Like an estate van?
Yeah, like a Fiat Doblo or a Ford Transit Connect or whatever, but converted to camper van that fits in and can park in the car park normally. He says, no camper vans on site, regardless of their size. What about my transit van? I was coming down on a transit van. There's like 4 of us coming down, and we've got all this gear in the back. Is that fine? Right, no vans, no camper vans on site. But yeah, so the idea is we need tents.
Yeah. Sleeping bags.
Sleeping bags, tents. I'm going to try and get like a bigger tent, so the gear can be in the tent. And the idea, we were going on about the milsim idea of it. We've got sidetracked. So the idea is we play from like morning until dinner time. We'll come northern dinner time, not fucking Southern Fairy dinner time. So midday, you cunts. We'll play till dinner time, and then we come out, get some food, go back in. Then there's an afternoon game, and that goes on until like sometime in the evening.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be
stops.
fucked.
And then there is an OP. So we've got the safe zone where our kit is, all of our gear, everything, and then we take a rucksack with us to our outpost, like our forward operating base, and that's where we put our water and our ammo, spare batteries, gas, and all that sort of stuff. So then...
Shit, we need batteries and shit. How are we going to charge everything?
I don't know. We'll work it out. But, so we're going to be there. We operate out of there. So we, at the beginning of the game, when game on is called, we are in this outpost, and then we run like fuck around this prison. Every time we hit, we get medicked and then go back to our outpost or a designated respawn point that we've captured or whatever. And anytime we need to rearm, we go back to this outpost rather than going all the way back to the safe zone.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, we get our shit from there and we go back to the camping area in the safe zone, and then everybody sits around drinking beers, singing and having a laugh. It's loads of fucking fun. And then there's like obviously the retailers and that are there, and Nuprol and that are there.
ICS?
Viper, ICS are sort of. I went with ICS to the last one because ASG were there, and ASG were a distributor of ICS, and I went to set up the ICS stuff. So I took all the ICS guns down and set it up. But this time, ASG aren't there, Nuprol are there. Nuprol are also a distributor for ICS. I was talking to Trent at Nuprol, and he's like, I don't know if I'm there, but there's definitely somebody from Nuprol there, and the ICS guns are going to be there. So at some point, I might end up on the ICS booth there, just demoing stuff for a bit, talking about it. Who knows? But ICS aren't there as a sponsor.
Yeah, not an official sponsor. Yeah,
no, I probably could have talked to ICS and found out how much a sponsorship, being a sponsor would be, but it would mean that I'd spend most of the event actually on the booth,
sort of working
rather than playing. And I wanted just to go and play this one because it's a site that you don't want to miss. Once in a lifetime sort of thing, innit? Big giant fucking prison.
So you said it's 3 days?
So you drive down on the Friday.
Yep.
Gates open at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So the Friday, you roll up, you set up your campsite, everybody hangs out, looks at the tent, the retailer.
The tent.
Yeah, looks at your tent. Like,
really the tent is there.
I'm sleeping in that, fucking hell. So, first day is not a game day, it's just like a social.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting ready, booking in, sorting the stuff out, power wanking the tent, and then off to meet everybody and have a laugh. That's when I'm going to try and get some podcasting and some vlogging done.
Yeah.
First game day is Saturday.
How many fucking GoPro batteries are you going to need?
A lot, but I've got a power bank to go on the back of my helmet. So I'm basically, it's going to be one GoPro battery connected to a power bank for most of the day. Same with my scope cameras. But at the last one, I was just turning the scope cameras off when I was going back to the respawn or whatever, because whatever. So I'll just be doing that. But anyway, First game day is Saturday. Kickoff is like 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Everybody's already.
Might say till dinner.
Everybody's already chronoed. Everybody's already safety briefed. So as soon as you wake up and have your breakfast, everybody gets to the OP and it's just early fucking start and it's a long day, midday break, and then evening, whatever. The last one I went to was really good because it was a fucking theme park, like roller coasters and shit.
Yeah.
And they still had an operating pub on the boundaries of the site. So at the end of the day, everybody just ditched the gear and went into the pub and just filled it. And they sold pizzas and food and all sorts. So
this one's not the case, I'm guessing.
We all just went in there, grabbed big pizzas and some cans and stuff. I didn't get cans. I brought a case of Pepsi with me.
Of course.
And then we were just sat in the safe zone. Me and the ASG guys were just on the ASG stand. ASG paid for the pizzas and paid for all the drinks. And we were
Sweet.
just really good. It was a good laugh and really enjoyed it. And so this will be similar but without the pub. They'll have food on site for us to be able to buy. But I'm definitely going to take pot noodles or whatever.
Yeah,
sandwiches and shit. And
you can always drive me to the pub if I get a bit
maybe.
jittery.
We can't drive the car out once it's in because the parking is so tight apparently.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, basically unless you're camping outside, you can't leave the site for the 3 days.
What's Sunday then?
Sunday is airsofting, so it's all day playing again until like 4 o'clock, and then I think it's 3 o'clock, and then everybody starts leaving.
Yeah.
But generally on the second day, it's like anything goes. People are a bit more aggressive playing. There's a little more cheating, a little less hit taking, a little more shouty, more grenades in the evening. The beginning of fucking the last one I went to, the first day, the first hour, they must have used 200 smoke grenades.
Fucking hell.
Fucking ridiculous. And then they sort of leveled off. The beginning of day 2, there wasn't a lot of pyro, and then the end of day 2, everybody's like, I've still got 30 fucking grenades, and it was just grenade, fucking smoke everywhere. It was brilliant. But yeah, so it's a lot of people. Some people come over from Belgium. They were a pretty cool group of people. There's a lot of foreign sort of Europeans over. So you get I got shot in the back of the head by a French guy who was on our team. That was funny. I seen one of the videos because we're on this, what was a petting zoo, and we're all around the barriers, and this guy's like, 60 meters in front of us, 60 meters in front of us. And I'm like,
we say French or Dutch?
He might have been Dutch, but he was definitely French, this guy. So he shouted to me to stand up and shoot him. I'm like, right, cool. So I stand up and start shooting. Then he just fucking shoots me in the back of the head. And he's like, what are you standing up for? I'm like, the fuck are you doing? Shot me in the back of the head. Funny as fuck. It's on the video. And thingy from Gav from Viper was there next to me. He's like, did you just shoot in the head? I'm like, yeah, shoot the fucking back of the head. So he comes over and medics me. But yeah, it's going to be a good event. I'm really excited about it. Also, not excited because it's a 5-hour drive. I was thinking we'll try and get there for way before 3.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to be queued up trying to get in. But also, it'd be good to maybe do 2.5 hours, stop somewhere.
Oh, God, yeah.
Get some food for a bit, chill the fuck out, relax.
Find a nice country pub halfway down or something.
Yeah, I'm just kind of worried about like the gear, but in the car, outside. But if we find a nice country pub that does food, that's got an outdoor sort of thing, we can stop.
I can look into the logistics of that.
Yeah. So if you find somewhere that's halfway.
Yeah. Thereabouts, give or take.
Yeah. We'll obviously stop at some services on the way, get some snacks or whatever, and take a piss here and there.
See, I can double knot mine, Magaz.
Yeah. Nah. I could put a peg on it.
Good thinking.
But after a while, the end of it goes purple. More purple than normal. You don't need that.
So yeah, that is something to look forward to.
Yeah, so obviously while we are... Yeah, I need to pack up and go in a minute. While we're there, we're going to be recording some podcasts.
Yeah, we'll try and get plenty of shit for that.
Plenty of stuff. It's going to be loads of content coming.
Lots of silly stuff
Lots
as well.
of silly stuff. Lots of gameplay footage.
See, he doesn't drink.
I don't drink.
And I don't know if it's... I don't know if you've sussed it, but I occasionally, only on days that end in Y, have a drink. So there might be some silly videos of me doing silly things. There's some websites, there's some shit. CBMPC, that on Twitter.
Are you doing the plugs?
I'm trying.
Right, we'll go through it in a minute. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna do an overall vlog of the entire
Yeah, if you
weekend.
could do
There's
that.
gonna be loads of content. It's gonna be gameplay footage from my perspective, Jimmy D's perspective. I'm gonna do the bring back the player profiles videos.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I did some of them there. I'm gonna get some of the bigger YouTubers involved in that and do videos on them. I think it's gonna be a good event, and it's gonna be a lot of content for the channel. And I'm gonna milk the fuck out of it. Until then, it's gonna be a little stagnant 'cause we're not gonna get a chance to do a lot. But yeah,
We will. We'll sort
get
it
some
out.
games.
Probably every other weekend, at Dagger Woods.
I mean, I'm depends as well because I've got 2 kids.
Nah, fuck 'em.
But yeah, money's tight as well because I'm running a business and my freelance ventures have dried up. If they come back in the next few weeks,
Then win it.
which they might do, and I'm doing the solid amount of work that I was doing before, no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
'Cause it's just extra money then at that
Of course,
point.
yes.
Yeah, the mortgage is paid with what I'm doing here, and that's extra expendable income.
Yeah.
Cool. But if that doesn't happen, Airsoft's going to be a bit quiet. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that you asked me if there's any new toys at the beginning. One last thing before we go. ICS are sending me something else out.
They are.
The CXP Dagger, which is the new lightweight. So lightweight is the ICS Sport line, which is lightweight sort of polymer builds.
Yeah.
And the CXP Dagger is a short, basically like a
M4
super
variant.
carbine version, like the CXP 15K and the UK1 Captain MTR.
Oh,
It's the new version of that, so it's super lightweight, and the idea is it's an entry level platform coming. I think it said about 160, 180.
Don't quote yourself. Anywhere between 100 and 200 pounds, probably.
Yeah. And
Don't get yourself in bother when it comes
there's
out.
2 versions. There's the standard MOSFET version and the S3 version 2 trigger version. It's going to be an absolutely amazing little platform.
Sounds
from the
good,
looks of
that.
it. Looks really nice. I'm really excited. They're sending that out. That should arrive in August. So I'll have that at AI 500. So I'll obviously give it a run. But I think my main gun's going to be the CS4 Captain MSR, the one that you used at Camp Sport at that time, the one that I took to...
Don't you put the threads up on?
Yeah, got new stock on it now.
No, you've sorted
a
it.
lot better.
Oh,
So
the
yeah,
Doomsday. We've done that one. We don't need
Yeah,
to
right, sorry about
rehash that one.
Yeah, so that's that. But for now, we haven't talked a lot of Airsoft stuff in there, so
We have actually towards the end. If we're being honest, we haven't done too bad.
So I'd like to make this a regular thing again. Obviously, we're down at the studio.
Every 6 months we'll both be here.
Yeah, we have internet down here at the studio. So what I was thinking is we can get, even if it's just us 2 down here, we can actually have somebody over Discord talking to both of us, and we can bring guests on that way. If there's any local airsofters and that, we can bring them in as guests as well, which in the studio, which will be great.
And we're with Nestor, and that Nestor's still big mad on.
No, I mean good airsofters. That's basically it. We're going to try. Sean.
Sean Hurst.
Oh yeah, we'll get Sean down. We're talking to him about his Carl Gustav project. They told you about that. He's 3D printing a fucking Carl Gustav launcher. Fires Tag Innovation shells. It looks fucking really cool. Yeah, we'll get him down and talk about that. But yeah, so that's this episode. If you've got any topics you want us to talk about in the next episode, let us know. When are you free next? I don't know. Sometime next week?
I was just going to say I could probably do next week.
Yeah, let's do one next week.
Not much to talk about.
Well, we'll come up with some topics
Oh,
and
right
we'll talk about it. There was some things we didn't talk about in this. We didn't go into a lot of
That
detail.
you've forgotten about.
That I've forgotten about, that I've got written down in my notes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm so fucking hungry. Crazy hungry.
I'm on barbecue pulled chicken.
Yeah? That doesn't sound that great.
It's nice. 8 hours.
Ravioli.
8 hours in slow cooker. You can just break it up with a spoon.
The human flesh. Nice. Yeah. Have you watched Ash vs Evil Dead?
No, I haven't actually.
Dude, that's your homework.
I'll tell you what though, I
It's on
would
Netflix.
if I could legally try it, I'd have a go.
Human flesh?
Yeah.
I am highly confident I have eaten human flesh. I've told you the story, haven't I?
If you ever forgot.
One last story before we go,
Very
boys.
quick.
Very
Yeah.
last thing before we go. Quick mouthful of this. Do you remember the Millennium Pizza murder?
Yes. Begum? No.
Yes. That was really fucking well.
Is it?
Yeah. I believe, anyway.
So everyone that's not from Accrington's going, what the fuck are you talking about? So
Back in, well, we're talking,
2000
well, if we go further back than that, around 1999, a pizza place opened called Millennium.
Yeah, like
They were-
kebabs, pizzas, and
They were
yeah.
playing on the. It's coming up to the millennium. They had a free phone number that you could ring.
Did they?
Yeah, no 800 number because me and my mates used to always call from.
Payphones.
We used to go to payphone outside Avenue Parade post office.
Yeah.
Isn't there anymore?
No, I know you were though.
Yeah, so we used to go there and ring them up, and my mate every time used to sing fucking Millennium by Robbie Williams to them, and they'd listen to it all the way through. But yeah, we'd always ring up and just pretend to order stuff and then run away, never pick it up. Have it delivered somewhere we were dickheads. Anyway,
It's no wonder they shut down. But
yeah.
I think you'll understand why they shut down in a moment.
So around, I think it was 2001 that it happened.
I thought 1 or 2. Yeah.
Because I was only about 16, 17 when it happened, and I was 16 in 2000.
Fathered 3 children, 6 degrees under his belt. Because you're old.
Have I?
I don't
3?
know. No, I'm saying back then.
Oh, back
'Cause you're-
then.
'cause
Oh,
you're old.
already then. Yeah, the older one. Yeah,
You're old. I was 11 in 2001.
Anyway, yeah. So basically, we would go in. We'll bury the lead a little bit here. Me, my cousin, and our friends. We always used to go in because he used to do pound pizzas. Do you remember the little pizzas he used to do? Petra's did it as
Used
well.
to.
Yeah,
If they don't,
used
they might
to.
even still do.
Yeah, they were like 7-inch pizza, and we'd go in. We'd get a pound pizza and a can of pop, and then every fucking time we would go in, they would say, "Yeah, would you like some free kebab meat, my friend?" I'm like, "Fucking yeah, we would. Doner meat on
I'll
a
give you that.
pizza."
That was not a bad Middle Eastern accent.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
They'd just like shave us some fucking doner meat off and chuck it on our pizza. We would go in every fucking day for one of these pizzas.
As you will.
As you would. We ate our body weight in this fucking free doner meat that they used to give us. And it tasted so fucking good. And it was a weird flavour of doner meat. It was
Well, they say, is it doner or is it doner meat?
long pork.
Well,
Yeah. So, right. You
We
can
think we
probably
know- we
guess
think we-
where this is
I
going
think
at
we
this
might know who
point.
the doner was.
The 2 guys who owned it, one of their mother-in-laws had gone missing, and she'd been missing for quite some time.
Was it mother-in-law or grandmother?
Mother-in-law.
Right.
And she was mostly found dead.
Not mostly found. They found some of
They
her.
found parts of her in the meat preparation area.
Did they actually say that?
Yeah.
Or was that the speculation?
No, it says it in the fucking paper.
Fair enough. There was
In the
also
food preparation area.
now
Connections
there's a famous
to-
pie company not too far from here, and one of the family.
Well,
no, let's not. Let's not.
The one that has Dutch spies. Holland. Spies.
Shitty, now that's a stretch. So, not naming any pie companies local to the area, there was one.
There is one. It's still there. They still make really good pies. I photographed
Yes,
them.
but we don't want to defame them because they're still an active company. Millennium's
We're not
fucked
defaming
off.
them. Everybody knows what happened, and it's only speculatory that
It is. This bit is speculatory because one of the family members who was somewhat involved did work there at the time in the butchery section. However,
Yeah.
I think there was a big internal investigation from this particular pie
From
company.
the spies in
The-
Holland.
Yes. Fucking hell. And it was deemed that
There was
no, it never. But the takeaway was a
The
bit. fucking-
takeaway is where they disposed of the parts, and
Yes.
yeah, there is a very good chance that this meat that they were giving away for free,
Might have been grandma.
yeah, it tasted so fucking good. I was really upset when I found out because I would have liked to have known, so then I could decide if it's something I'd like to partake in.
In future, fucking hell.
You know,
Have you not played Fallout?
no,
There's a cannibal thing on that.
yeah,
Fallout New Vegas, it is.
right, cool.
But
No, I was too busy in DayZ when all that stuff were out.
yeah,
There was no time. But yeah, so all that aside, we're gonna come back. We'll try and come back next week with another episode of the podcast. We'll try our best now to make this a regular thing, even if we haven't got anything really to talk about per se, airsoft related. We'll
No, we will because
yeah
we can sort it. I can sort it now. Obviously, your time was a bit scarce at one stage, but
I mean, if we do it like today, if you can like get here,
I can usually do Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Yeah.
we'll do Monday evenings then. Make it a regular thing.
Mm.
Right, we'll work it out later.
Tuesday,
we'll
Wednesday,
work it out off
but
the
yeah,
clock.
yeah.
So yeah, stand by for more, possibly more regular updated.
I'll tell you what then,
podcast.
if you're going down this road, when are you going to get it up? When are you going to get this up?
I'll edit this tomorrow.
It should be up Wednesday.
I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow here.
That old chest.
But over the afternoon, I'll spare an hour to actually start sorting this out. I'll try and get it up by Wednesday. And then I'll upload the podcast.
So... I won't go
You're
that far.
attached.
I won't go that far.
For those of you just listening to audio, Jimmy D is walking to the camera.
It's the
right
26th of the 7th.
Almost 1900 hours.
That does not fucking work. Never mind. That was a wasted effort.
You should take your phone, man. Seriously, I'll tell you the time on the fucking phone. You set your watch off and everything.
Shut up, dickhead.
Black and red watch, your favourite colourway.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so
expect this up by the 29th.
yeah,
Wolves.
maybe.
28th, sorry. Fucking hell.
Right, let's do this.
Go
the
on.
outro. So, you've been watching Balls Deep. If you want to get in touch with us,
I'm just doing my emails while you do all this.
cool. Oh yeah, check the Bdeep Pod emails.
Go on, just go on.
Hang on, I'll check it right now. See if anybody's emailed us.
Absolutely fucking not.
Oh, we actually have an email.
Oh.
Oliki Oliver. Oh my god. It's a fucking spam email. Admired buyer, we hope you have enjoyed secure services through Norton Security as a friendly reminder. Bullshit. It's a scam. And then Instagram, Bdeep Pod, Parkgate Corpse. Oh, it's SWAT. Cool. Literally, the only other emails is somebody signed into your fucking thing.
That would be me.
If you want to get in touch with Bdeep Pod, you can do on Instagram at Bdeep Pod.
Plug.
That is the best place to contact us because it actually comes up on my phone on the home screen and I will see if you send a message. You can tweet at us on Twitter at Bdeep Pod.
Plug.
Facebook.com/Bdeep Pod.
Plug.
YouTube.com/Bdeep Pod, where the video version of this podcast will go.
Plug.
You can email us at bdeeppod@gmail.com.
Plug.
Where either myself or Jimmy D may or may not look at the emails.
We should probably do that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a patron, Mark. Thank you very much for being a patron. Our other
Is it
patrons,
chance he might still
he
not
might
be?
have left because our other patrons left because we just stopped fucking putting content up. But if you're still a patron, fucking cheers for that, dude. If you want to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com/cbnpc. There's literally no fucking benefit to you being a patron. You just help pay for the show, and eventually, if we do get other patrons, we'll do giveaways and things.
Yeah, definitely. That is true.
Anyway, I'm so hungry. I'm getting really hungry.
Me
Yeah.
too.
That's it. We did our obligatory level 2 mention of
We
the show.
did.
We're not sponsored by them.
We don't know.
It's just a
Actually,
joke.
we've never actually addressed that. We are genuinely not sponsored by it. It's a great site.
Good bunch of
The
people.
owners and staff are fantastic. The players are fantastic.
The marshals at the Woodland site are pretty fucking cool.
Are they different to?
It's the same team, just
Mix them up a bit.
yeah.
But,
I work there, so
Well, it sounds like one of the marshals might be a bit of a dick.
yeah, he walks around in tiger stripes all day throwing smoke grenades at people.
But yeah, we're genuinely not sponsored by it. It's just one of them. It's
yeah.
just for us where we live. We are shy of an hour away,
It's like 40 minutes away.
and it's just a great go-to site for us, and that's why.
Yeah.
That's why we
end up talking about
because
it
we
a
go a
lot.
lot.
So we go a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that aside, I'm Magaz.
I'm Jimmy D.
Thanks for watching, and remember, kids, the air may be soft
But our balls.
or hard.
I'm gonna fuck it up then. I'm
Yeah.
glad you took over. I was just trying to think what can I say. I'm gonna say soft just to really fuck you off.
The air may be hard, but our balls are soft.